Oh my gosh, don't anyone tell my children this. I just spent about 5 minutes ranting and raving on what I thought was me recording a YouTube video, only to realize that there was no blinking light. No blinking light, which means I was not recording that video. So let me now start recording that video. Here goes. Okay, so let's say that person A finds out that person B has been talking about them, and so person A says, if they got something to say about me, they can say it to my face. And so person A walks over to person B and taps him on the shoulder and says, I hear you've been saying something about me. If you got something to say about me, you can say it to my face. If you got thoughts and feelings about me, you can say them right to me. Don't be talking to other people about me. Okay. I am actually going to advocate to not do that. I know this is not a popular school of thought that I am presenting. I understand that, but stay with me. I do just want to share, for what it's worth, I do have a $40,000 degree in psychology, bachelor's degree. So maybe I have a basis for some of my thoughts and feelings. Then again, maybe I don't. No one knows. No way to find out. Getting back to my theory. So I say, I don't think it's in your best interest to actually say to someone, if you got something to say about me, say it to my face. And here's why. Because at the end of the day, I don't think that other people's opinions of us are really any of our business. I know. You're mad at me. You're already mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I mean, you're allowed to feel whatever you want to feel. I'm just saying. Before you get mad at me, before you go full into that emotion, let me keep explaining. Maybe we'll find a middle ground here. Maybe we won't. I question everything, so who knows? So here's why I say it's not really your opinion. And here's the deal. When I first heard someone say this for the very first time, I heard someone say, other people's thoughts of you are not your opinion. I heard this concept years ago, and I thought, I do not like that at all. I do not agree with that. I don't like that. I don't like the way that makes me feel. If somebody is thinking something about me, yeah, it's my opinion. Now, back in the day, I felt like, yeah, it's my opinion, because I wanted to know what people were thinking about me, so I would have an opportunity to change that about me, so that then maybe they would like me better. Not anymore. I'm 41. I don't have time for that. I don't have energy for that. I don't have the... No, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, the point is, so when I first heard this whole school of thought of other people's opinions of you are not really any of your concern, I didn't understand it, so therefore I didn't like it. It got my dander up. But here's the deal. We can only control us. We cannot control other people. And I worded it that way because I don't want you to feel like I'm picking on you. But you've probably heard it said, you cannot control other people. You can only control you. Now, I have been raising 3 children. I have a 19-year-old. Sorry, he's 19, so I guess you would say I'm done raising him. Anyway, 19 and 17 and 15. Okay, so they have grown up listening to me say to them time and time again, you cannot control other people. You can only control you. Because they would constantly, and the 17-year-old and 15-year-old still do, constantly get into arguments with each other about, Mom, he did this, or she did this, or he said that, or she said that. Mom, make them be different. Well, I mean, obviously, if they're hitting each other, I intervene, but that's not the context that I'm talking about. So I would remind my children that you cannot control other people. If you don't like the fact that your sister likes music that you don't like, you don't get to control your sister. Kind of stinks. I know. Welcome to life. So if you're at work and you hear that person B has been talking about you, person A, I just don't think it's in your best interest to go storming off to person B and say, if you have something to say about me, say it right to my face. Because more likely than not, they will. They will. They'll tell you. They will tell you because you're confronting them, and so they're going to confront you back. Because like attracts like. And so they will tell you, yeah, I did talk about you. I don't like this about you. I don't like that about you. And then you're not going to like it. It's not going to make you feel good. And so then that's a back and forth that's going to happen that I don't think either person is going to win, because I don't think that's winnable. Not sure that's a word, but I don't think that's a situation that anybody's going to be able to come out a winner. And so I just don't think it's in your best interest. And I say it that way because I'm not saying if you do that, you're wrong. Because who am I to say that you're wrong? I don't know that you're wrong. I also don't know that you're right. I'm just going to word it as, I don't think it's in your best interest. Meaning, I don't think it's going to bring about the ultimate good in your life that you deserve. So, as hard as it is, if you find out that person A has been saying something about you, I tend to think a better response is to simply say, that's their opinion, and then walk away. Walk away. It usually helps most situations if you just turn, walk away. Because ultimately what someone thinks about you is none of your concern. And more than it's none of your concern, because that almost sounds borderline rude and offensive, but think of it as what other people think about you is not something for you to worry about. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. Because what are you going to do? Go and change everything about you? Go and confront them and tell them, you need to be liking this about me because this is good about me. Well, you know what? They're going to think what they think. They're going to feel what they feel. They're going to say what they say. You can't control them. The only person on this whole entire earth that you can control is you. Is you. If you have ever tried to get a 2-year-old to go to sleep when he or she does not want to go to sleep, you will understand the concept of the only person you can control is you.